Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of The Stems, where we take a listen to some isolated tracks of mine. Today let's analyze the stems of my cover of Abobo from Battletoads and Double Dragon. So just like Lava Shelter, everything was recorded into Reaper and then mixed in Studio One. So let's start off with the drums. That's a very roomy drum sound. What I did was I recorded the shells only on the first few takes, and then I overdubbed the cymbals afterwards. That way when I compressed the living crap out of the room mics, I didn't have to worry about cymbal wash. And it's very reminiscent of that gator reverb sound from the 80s. And I still used around 10 microphones around that drum kit. And there's also no digital reverb added in afterwards because it was unnecessary. I gotta say, I'm really proud of that drum sound, especially because I was able to get it without using any samples whatsoever. So let's move on with the bass. The bass guitar I used for that track was my 5-string bass by Peavy. And I plugged it into my BT50 combo amp and I used it as an amp head. So I plugged my BT50 amp into my Laney 4x10 cabinet. And I mic'd the cabinet with two microphones. They were facing two different speakers. I also printed a DI, but I ended up not using it in the mix. Next up, we got the rhythm guitars. What I did was I triple tracked the guitars. I had two tracks recorded with my Vox V830 distortion pedal, and one of them was just the amp's natural distortion. I also added just a little bit of reverb underneath to add a bit of space. Next stem is the keyboards. That was done using my BK5 backing keyboard, like always. But if we listen to this section here, still has a lot of delay. And there are also some synth pads underneath. You don't really hear them in the mix, but they still add up to the atmosphere of the song. And last but not least, we got the lead guitars. So just like two of the rhythm guitars, I used my Vox V830 distortion pedal for that sound. And as you can hear, there's a lot of delay on them. And I also added a bit of chorus to widen them up a little bit because most of it is just one track down the middle. So it was definitely one of those tracks that were simple to play, but not very easy to record. Still, I'm kind of proud of how it turned out. So those were the stems of my Abobo cover. If you guys want me to share them, leave a comment below or feel free to contact me personally. Thanks everybody for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more content.